I recently had a really good conversation with a close friend of mine, and he was really down on his luck. He was lacking confidence. He was feeling insecure and not really doing much with his life. And he came to me for advice, and he was like, AJ, like, how do you accomplish so much? How do you take so much action? How do you stay so positive? And I said, that's a great question, because I used to be very insecure and I lacked confidence and I never really believed in myself. And obviously over the years, I really worked hard on developing myself, working on my own personal development, my spiritual development, emotional development in every aspect of life. And because of doing that, I've been able to achieve success in life. And not saying this to brag or anything like that, but just to show you that I wasn't born with the best genetics to be successful. It took time and hard work. And I'll go over some strategies that made a big difference in me having my own level of success. For me, success is being way ahead of where I used to be, okay? So whatever your version of success is totally cool, whether it's financial, happiness, confidence, relationships, but you could use these three principles in every aspect of your life that you want to improve, okay? Number one, you got to simplify to multiply. So whatever you want to be successful at, the most important factor is focus. You got to put all your energy on that specific goal. You got to do daily actions to accomplish it, right? It's a compound effect of taking small steps towards your specific desired goal, right? Inch by inch, it's a cinch. Yard by yard, it's hard, right? That's a great mantra, great term, and I totally live by that. So making sure every single day I focus on my specific goal. So if it's my fitness, setting aside to work out, meal prep, whether it's my business, how can I add value? How can I get into sales conversations? How can I make someone's day better, right? How can I improve their life so I help them get what they want? The more you help people get what they want, the more you get what you want, okay? So it's having that hyper focus on your specific targeted goal, okay? Number two, this is both spiritual and psychological, okay? So I consider myself a spiritual guy, but I also have a master's in psychology. So I really try to understand the deep dynamics of the human mind. And the best advice I would give someone is to increase your vibrations, okay? So I am always like a 9 or a 10 out of a scale of 10, right? So imagine like 9 or a 10 is like high energy, confident, happy, motivated, inspired, and depressed, angry, insecure, like 1 or 2. Worried, fearful, those are the lower vibrations, okay? So whether you want to call it vibrations or a psychological state is totally cool, whatever floats your boat. But I love the term vibrations because we're all made of atoms and the whole universe is interconnected, whether you believe it or not, right? So the aspect is if I vibrate at a high frequency, if I'm just happy, motivated, inspired, I attract more people into my life. I attract more possibilities, more opportunities. And if you don't believe me, give it a test, right? Give it a try. So if you're negative, if you're toxic, if you're pessimistic, you're going to attract more of that stuff to you. People don't want to be around you. When's the last time you're like, man, I really want to call that guy up. He just complains all the time and he always makes fun of people and he's always sad. I really want to hang out with him, right? It's never the case. You want to be around people that are inspired, motivated, loving, caring, valuable. They add value, emit so much positivity into the world. So whether you want to call your physiological state or your vibration, always work on increasing it. Like I said, I used to vibrate at a low frequency. I used to be like, negative, fearful, worried, insecure. But over the years, I conditioned myself to be more energetic, to be happier, to be more inspired, right? You could call me up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'll pick up the phone. I'm like, hey, what's going on, right? So I might be a little bit tired, but I'll still be in a good mood because I've really trained myself to be like that. It's made a huge difference in my life because life is about adding massive value, about helping others, by being loving. And how can you be at your best if you're not operating with the right mindset, right? With the right level of energy, the right level of just confidence, your physiology, every aspect of it, okay? And believe me, I have down days. I have days when I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm lacking confidence, but I bounce back very quickly. I have a system of like calling someone for help, having a conversation, or even being in a position where I read some inspirational words, I write in my journal, I meditate every single day. So I do daily habits to make sure my state is very high. Same thing for number 1, right? Taking small actions, being hyper-focused. Having a peak state is extremely important to me. So I make it a part of my life to make sure that I'm always operating at a 9 or a 10 as much as possible. And the final one is doing the damn work, right? There's no secret to success. It's hard work every single day. It's focused effort. It's putting in the hours. It's the sacrifice, right? It's the things you need to do in order to accomplish your goal, right? So if you want to lose 100 pounds, man, you got to take a lot of hard work, a lot of action to lose those 100 pounds. If you want to make $1 million, hey, super easy, right? It's $80,000 a month. Okay, so how do you make $80,000 a month? You create $80,000 worth of value every single month. And you do that, the money goes right into your bank account. Simple as that. But that requires hard work. It ain't easy to make 6 figures a month. You got to work hard at it, right? So taking those daily actions, being in a very peak high state, staying super focused and doing the work, right? Because at the end of the day, if I ask you right now, what is a big goal that you want to accomplish, right? So in your mind, you're like, oh man, I want to accomplish that, but it seems so hard. Like, no shit. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. So do the damn work, accomplish your goals, get your dreams, be in a peak state and stay super focused and simplify your life, and you will achieve anything you desire. So that is the advice I gave my friend, and believe me, I take my own medicine, right? So I'm also saying this to reinforce it in myself, to focus on the fundamentals, not make things complex. If I just do this every single day, daily actions, staying focused, staying in a peak, happy, energized state, and doing the damn work, making the sacrifices, then ain't nobody denying me the life of my dreams. And I feel the same way for you, because it's true.